we are starting a new series for the CMAT, upcoming CMAT examination. And this is the part 1. So if I'm audible and visible, just write in the comments, yes sir, you're audible, so that we can start our session. Am I audible, guys? मेरी आवाज आ रही है? Am I audible? Okay, so let's start with the first question. So in this class, I'll be giving you some of the previous year question and the questions which will be important. So the questions which are asked in the exam, or you can say similar questions I'll be discussing. So the first is, at constant temperature, the volume of a definite mass of a gas is inversely proportional to the pressure is known as which law? Avogadro's law, Charles' law, Boyle's law, Gay-Lussac's law. This is a pure chemistry, and I can understand it. This was a slightly tough question. So they're saying at constant temperature, so temperature is constant. The volume of a definite mass, it means mass is also constant, ek tarah se they are saying, is inversely proportional to the pressure. So V is inversely proportional to P. So this is what they are saying it. So in chemistry, there's a formula called as PV is equal to nRT. So basically here, these three, N to constant hota hai, R and T both are actually constant. R is also constant. So basically it is saying, so if these three are constant, so PV is equal to constant. It means P is inversely proportional to V, or sometimes written as P1, V1 is equal to P2, V2. So this is which law? Agar temperature constant raha aur mass definite mass ke liye, pressure is inversely proportional to volume. So this is the right answer actually is C is the right answer. It is called as Boyle's law. Yes, Akash, Vaishnav, you are right. And this was asked last year in CMAT exam. Okay, so is sab bhi padhna ja karke. And what is Avogadro law? Avogadro number kya hota hai? So these are basic chemistry things and you should be knowing about it. Okay, है ना? So देखो लिखा ना, V1 is inversely proportional to P1, है ना? So that is what you should be knowing it. Okay, the next is there was another question which was asked in CMAT last year, which is associated with polity. So yes, they ask questions from polity, or you can say constitution and all. So the question says, dash of Indian constitution deals with 22 languages recognized by the constitution. Your options are 10th schedule, 8th schedule, 11th schedule, 12th schedule. Okay, so in which of the following schedules 22 languages are mentioned? Yes, Akash, Vaishnav, you are right. So 8th schedule, originally it had how many languages? 14 languages at the commencement of the constitution, that is on 26 January 1950. It had 14 languages. So over a period of time, 8 languages got added, and now we are having 22 languages. So B is the right answer to this question. Okay, so B is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. You can see these are some of the language: Assamese, West Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kashmiri, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi. And so these are the language. Odia, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu, Sindhi, Konkani, Manipuri, Nepali, Bodo, Dogri, Maithili, Santhali. So these are the language. Be careful, you will not find English in these languages. As a baar puchte hain question. So if you see it, there is no English here because it is not an Indian language. So sometimes they ask like this, that which of the following languages are not mentioned in 8th schedule, and they will give you 4 options, A, B, C, D. And one of the option, let's say, would be English. And English is not a part of 8th schedule. You should be knowing it because English is not an Indian language, it is a foreign language. So is it clear? So B is the right answer to this question. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The question number 3, which part of the Indian constitution deals with fundamental rights? Your options are part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. What is the right answer? कौन सा पार्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का फंडामेंटल राइट से डील करता है? Everyone, where do you find it? I think it's very simple. Article 12 to 35. So it's part 3. So B is the right answer to this question. Okay. So B is the right answer. The next is question number 4. Who is known as the father of the Indian Constitution? I think these are very easy questions. Sometimes also known as architect of Indian Constitution. Please tell me if you know it. And these are very easy questions. So if you know the answer, the architect of Indian Constitution is Bhim Rao Ambedkar, and he was also the chairman of drafting committee. Yes, Akash Vaishnav, you are right. Huh? Now there is one more question which is asked repeatedly, that Bhim Rao Ambedkar called which article of the Constitution? Which article of the Constitution as heart and soul of the Constitution? And soul of the Constitution. So Bhim Rao Ambedkar ने कौन से आर्टिकल को heart and soul of the Constitution कहा है? Can you please tell me? Anyone? So the right answer actually is Article 32. So he has called Article 32 as heart and soul of the Constitution. Okay. So you should be knowing it because these are basic things asked in the exam. So C is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. Principal architect of the Indian Constitution also. The next is, what is the minimum age for becoming a president of India? 30 years, 35 years, 40 years, 45 years. Minimum age for becoming the president of India कौन सा? 30 years, 35 years, 40 years, 45 years. So the minimum age for becoming the president of India is 35 years. So ये भी पूछते हैं minimum age for becoming a Lok Sabha member of parliament and a Raj Sabha member of parliament. So becoming a Lok Sabha member of parliament is 25 years. And if you want to become a Raj Sabha MP, you need minimum 30 years. Okay. So minimum age for president is 35 years. Yes, Bhanu Agarwal, Akash Vaishnav, you all are right. So B is the right answer. Okay. Similar is the case with MLA. If you want to become an MLA, you need to have 25 years minimum age. You want to become an MLC, you need to have 30 years minimum. Okay. So B is the right answer. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Which amendment act of the Indian Constitution lowered the voting age from 21 to 18 years? Your options are 42nd Amendment, 44th Amendment, 61st Amendment, 73rd Amendment. So 21 years पहले था, minimum age of voting was 21 years, and by this amendment act it got reduced from 21 to 18 years. So which amendment we are talking about? The right answer is option C, 61st Amendment is the right answer to this question. So it happened in around 1880, 1988. So during the time of Rajiv Gandhi, it was done. So earlier the minimum age to vote was 21. Now the minimum age to vote is 18 years. So if you are 18 plus, you can vote. So C is the right answer. Okay. The next is, which article of the Indian Constitution deals with right to education? Article 21 capital A, Article 19, Article 25, Article 14. What is the right answer to this question? कौन सी आर्टिकल राइट टू एजुकेशन से डील करती है? एनीवन? The right answer is Article 21A, capital A it is actually. ठीक है. So because Article 21 talks about right to life, है ना? And Supreme Court expanded this definition, and it also said that right to life also includes right to education. Later on, a separate article was inserted by the constitutional amendment, which talks about Article 21 capital A, which talks about elementary education for 6 to 14 years of child. है ना? So A is the right answer. Yes, Priyashi Tandon, Anandi Kanabar, you all are right. A is the right answer to this question. Okay. Okay. The next is, the concept of directive principle of state policy has been borrowed from which country? UK, USA, Ireland, France. What is the right answer? The concept of DPSP has been borrowed from where? CMAT exam maybe go up to May also. Yes, Shivi. So we are not 100% sure exactly what date, but yes, हो सकता है मई तक भी चला जाए. Yes. But keep on preparing. The concept of DPSP has been borrowed from which, I mean, these are very basic. So Ireland, Irish Constitution. C is the right answer to this question. DPSP, you will find it in part 4 of the Indian Constitution. Okay. Yes, here you can see. ये सब पढ़ लेना. Sometimes borrowing features पूछा आता है sometimes in exam. जैसे Ireland से we have taken directive principle of state policy, nomination member of Raj Sabha, method of election, है ना? So Australia से concurrently is freedom of trade, commerce, intercourse, joint sitting of 2 houses. From Canada we have taken federation with a strong center, and appointment of state governors by center. So these are the famous ones. You should be knowing it, है ना? So if you're watching this class, go in the description box. In the description box, there is one-on-one counseling session. Ka link is given. Click on this link. You will get this Google form, and everyone should fill this Google form. Okay. You will get to know more about our courses. The next is question number 9. Who appoints the governor of a state in India? President, Prime Minister, Chief Minister, Chief Justice of India. What is the right answer? Okay, Thakur, we will verify it and we will get to inform you. Okay. So otherwise, this current affairs GK would be important for other exams as well, है ना? CUT वगैरह भी helpful होगा. ठीक है. Who appoints the governor of state in India? So the right answer, of course, is the president of India. ये exact में इस तरह question आया हुआ है past में, I think 2006-17 में, है ना? That which of the following is appointed? इस तरह पूछा था. President, governor, and they gave 4 options. So governor is appointed actually, and it is appointed by the president of India. So A is the right answer to this question. Okay. Which amendment of the Indian Constitution made right to education a fundamental right? I have just told you that it inserted Article 21 capital A to make it a fundamental right. So which of the following amendment we are talking about? 42nd, 44th, 86th, 93rd. What is the right answer? Made right to education a fundamental right. The right answer is 86th Amendment 2002. So C is the right answer to this question. Right to it inserted right to education a fundamental right. So C is the right answer. Okay. And I talk into 6th Amendment talks about 6 to 14 years of child ke liye. Provide free and compulsory education. So C is the right answer. The next is yes, this question actually is a CMAT last year question in 2023. So please match the following. I'm waiting for the answers. आप मैच करके बताओ what is the right answer. So you have to on the left side you will find diseases, on the right side you are actually the affected organ, and you have to match the following in such a way that the correct option you should reach. देखो कुछ चीजें तो आपको पता होना चाहिए. So AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. AIDS acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay, so immunodeficiency means it weakens the defense system of the body, right? So अब पहचानो. So C का कहाँ होगा? 2 होगा. Okay. Now I hope you are aware goiter actually it is affected by whenever there is a deficiency of iodine, है ना? So deficiency of iodine. So D का 1, ठीक है. C का 2. C का 2. So the right answer actually is B is the right answer, है ना? C का 2 जैसे आप मैच करोगे यही पर A रहा. C का 2. So B is the right answer. D का 1, है ना? Herpes का skin है ना? It affects the skin. Rabies actually is caused by dog bite. Okay, and it damages the nervous system. So B is the right answer to this question. So ये herpes होता है, ये skin पे होता है, ठीक है? So B is the right answer to this question. Yes, Shivani, Priyashi Tandon, Akash, Vaishnav, you all are right. B is the right answer. Now, let's match the following. This is also CMAT last year question, and they're asking these types of questions from history. So, the Khilafat movement, in which year? इसी को non-cooperation movement भी कहते हैं. Then partition of Bengal, Lord Curzon, arrival of Cripps mission, Gandhi-Irwin Act, or Gandhi-Irwin Pact actually. So, कौन सा कब हुआ? देखो, Khilafat movement actually happened from 1920 to 1922. So, A is the right answer, जिसको non-cooperation movement कहते हैं. Partition of Bengal, 1905. So B का 4. Arrival of Scripps mission actually happened in 1942, March 1942, and Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed in 1931. ठीक है. So मैच कराओ. A का 3, A का 3 वाला कट गया. B का 4, B का 4, where is B का 4? So this one. A का 3 है ना? B का 4, C का 2, D का 1. ठीक है. So this is the right answer. Yes, Shivani Mishra, you were right. D is the right answer to this question. These are the basic things you should be knowing about it. Now, the next is the Battle of Plassey, which marked the beginning of British rule in India, was fought in which year? 1757, 1764, 1857, 1947. What is the right answer? हाँ, इससे पहले का D आंसर था. Yes, Shivani Mishra, Anadi, Kanabar, you all were right. Yashvi Thakur, you all were right. Battle of Plassey actually कब हुआ था? The Plassey is a place you will find it in Bengal, modern day West Bengal, and it was fought in actually 1757 AD. So A is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. So from British side was Robert Clive and versus Nawab of Bengal, led by Sirajud-Dowla. So B A is the right answer to this question. Yes, Banu Agarwal, you can watch these classes. Otherwise, we teach in detail in our paid session also. Okay. So here is West Bengal, and here you will find Plassey. Now, the next one is the Quit India movement was launched by Mahatma Gandhi in which year? 1919, 1930, 1942, 1947. Agast Kranti bhi kehte na. So it was started in 8 August 1942. So A is the right answer. C is the right answer to this question. Quit India movement was launched by Mahatma Gandhi in 1942. So C is the right answer. Agast Kranti Maidan, you will find it in Mumbai. Okay. 8-9 August 1942. Okay. So if you are watching our class, yes, download our app, go to CAT section. 17th March ko at 11 AM in the morning, we'll be having a session, live interactive free workshop with Srinivas sir. 21st March ko 7 PM pe CAT 2024 BARC, the game changer. Then on 24th March ko we'll be having a scholarship test at 11 AM in the morning. If you qualify it, you will get up to 90% off. And on 31st March at 11 AM in the morning, we'll be having this free session with Srinivas sir. CAT 2024 roadmap to 99 percentile. Now this is MHCT course, 55 plus live classes, 50 plus record videos. You can watch these classes and you can get to know more about this. Okay, the next one is okay, so you can go and get to know more about this course in the description box. Now, who was the founder of the Indian National Congress established in 1885? So December 1885 को established किया गया. And please tell me who was the first president of Indian National Congress? Founder of Congress and first president of Indian National Congress. What is the right answer? Founder of Indian National Congress is A. O. Hume, Allen Octavian Hume. D is the right answer to this question. Okay, and the first president was W.C. Banerjee. That is what you should be knowing it. Because here D is the right answer. Now, the next, yes, Shivani Mishra, you were right. Very good. Who was the last Viceroy of India? So, last Viceroy when India was getting independence on 15th August 1947. Who was the Viceroy of India? Lord Mountbatten, Lord Curzon, Lord Dalhousie, Lord Wavell. So, the right answer actually is, I have given you the hint in the picture and you should answer it very easily. So, when India was getting independence, the last Viceroy was actually, or the Viceroy of India at that time was Lord Mountbatten. So, A is the right answer to this question. Okay, the next one is the Jallianwala Bagh massacre occurred in which year? 1919, 1920, 1930, 1942. So you'll find it in Amritsar, in modern day Punjab. So when did it happen? The Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So it happened on 13th April 1919. So the right answer is A is the right answer. Okay. So 13th April 1919 in Amritsar, there was a British general, there was a British army which was led by General Dyer, and it opened fire on unarmed civilians, killing hundreds. So the right answer is A is the right answer to this question. Yes, Shivani Mishra, Yashvi Thakkar, you all are right. And so here you will find it. And Amritsar mein Jallianwala Bagh. Yes, Anandi, you all are right. Let's move on to the next one, the Rowlatt Act. It was also known as Black Act. Was passed in which year? 1919, 1920, 1935, 1942. What is the right answer? The right answer is actually it was passed in March 1919. And then when it was passed, people started protesting. And in that protest, Satyapal and Saifuddin Kichlu were arrested in Punjab. And to protest these arrests, the people started to protest against the arrest of these two people. People started protesting in Jallianwala Bagh, and this led to actually Jallianwala Bagh incident, where actually in April 1919, the General Dyer along with the British military troop entered the Bagh and opened fire and killed the people and all. So Rowlatt Act ki just baad, when it was passed in March, just in the next month in April 1919, the Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened. Both are actually linked phenomena. So A is the right answer. Yes, Shivani Mishra, you're right. A is the right answer. Anna. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. The Lahore session of the Indian National Congress in 1929 is well known for launching the Quit India movement, adoption of Pune Swaraj resolution, formation of All India Muslim League, formation of Indian National Army. Lahore session Indian National Congress ka, which happened in 1929, is famous for what? So basically in December 1929, Lahore session happened and they decided that on 26 January 1930, they will be celebrating Pune Swaraj Divas, or what you call it as Complete Independence Day. And that is why, in fact, the 26 January 1950 date was chosen, because to remember this 26 January 1930. So B is the right answer. Yes, Shivani Mishra, you are right. Adoption of Pune Swaraj is the right answer to this question. Take care. So here is Lahore, and there's a Ravi river. Actually, it is on the bank of Ravi river. Now it is in Pakistan. So at that time, before independence, of course, it was a part of undivided India. So B is the right answer. Okay. The next is the first Indian to get elected to the British Parliament was G.K. Gokhale, Dadabhai Naoroji, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Jawaharlal Nehru. What is the right answer to this question? क्या सही जवाब है? Please answer it. The first Indian to be elected to the British Parliament was Dadabhai Naoroji, and he is famously known as, he was elected with the Liberal Party in 1892. Yes, Shivani Mishra, you are right. And he is famously known as Grand Old Man of India. And he has written a very famous book also, which is asked in many exams. Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. Okay, so this is what you should be knowing it. The right answer is B is the right answer. Yes, Bhanu Agarwal, Anandi, you all are right. No. The next is the Chauri Chaura incident in 1922 led to what? Suspension of non-cooperation movement, commencement of civil disobedience movement, formation of Indian National Army, adoption of Quit India resolution. Chauri Chaura incident 1922 led to what? So I hope you are aware, I have just told you that non-cooperation movement was done from 1920 to 1922. It got stopped in February 1922 when the Chauri Chaura incident happened near Gorakhpur. There's a place in East UP where the police chowki got burned, 22 policemen died, and after that Gandhiji stopped the movement because Gandhiji believed in non-violence. So that is what you should be knowing it. A is the right answer to this question. Non-cooperation movement, also known as Khilafat movement. A is the right answer. Okay. The next one, who defeated Rani Lakshmibai in her last battle? So in 1857 revolt. So at Jhansi, she was actually fighting against British during 1857 revolt. Jhansi, you will find it in border of Madhya Pradesh and UP. So who was the British general who actually defeated him? Her. Your options are Lord Canning, Palmerston, Sir Hughes, Warren Hastings. What is the right answer? क्या सही जवाब है? The right answer is Sir Hughes. So C is the right answer to this question. Okay. So these are some of the places where the revolt happened. So say 1857 revolt happened by Bahadur Shah II was the leader, and British army was John Nicholson was the army officer. Jhansi and Gwalior mein, Jhansi mein Lakshmibai was there, and the army officer, the general of British military was General Hughes. So these are actually British officers. Okay. And these are the those who were leaders of the revolt, leaders of 1857 revolt, and these are the places where this happened. Okay, so just Bihar mein Veer Kumar Singh from Ara Jagdishpur, and the British army officer was William Taylor. So these are the basic things you should be knowing it. So C is the right answer. Yes, Shivani, Anand, you all are right. The next is this is a very easy question, I would say, because this is match the following, the country and the capital. So if you know one or two, you can easily match it. कुछ तो आपको पता होना चाहिए, कुछ नहीं पता है तो भी कोई बात नहीं, बट यू शुड नो. देखो, रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर इज हैपनिंग, आई होप यू आर अवेयर. सो यू शुड नो दैट यूक्रेन्स कैपिटल इज कीव. इट हैज बीन इन द न्यूज. तो सी का 1 है. सो जैसे अब सी का 1 है, देखो यहाँ पे सी का 3 शो कर रहा है, यहाँ पे सी का 3. सो ए एंड बी इज गॉन. Now you are left with C or D only. ठीक है. Now the next one is ऑस्ट्रिया की कैपिटल है वियना. So A का 2. So this is A का 2 है ना. So अब आप आंसर कर सकते हो आसानी से है ना. So this you should be knowing it. ऑस्ट्रिया की वियना, कनाडा की ओटावा, everyone knows है ना. यूक्रेन की कीव एंड फिनलैंड की हेलसिंकी. Okay, so these are the basic ones you should be knowing it. ठीक है. देखो यहाँ पे यूएस है, दिस इज कनाडा. यहाँ पर उसको ओटावा मिलेगा कैपिटल है ना. ये फिनलैंड है, फिनलैंड की हेलसिंकी है ना. यूक्रेन का कीव है. ऑस्ट्रिया यहाँ, ऑस्ट्रिया का वियना है. सी ऑस्ट्रिया एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया आर डिफरेंट कंट्रीज, नो नीड टू गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. ठीक है. यस, डी इज द राइट आंसर. शिवानी, आनंदी, you all were right. The next is which city serves as the capital of Argentina? Because they're asking capitals as well. And there's a very famous player, Messi, is from Argentina. I hope you are aware. Capital of Argentina, बताइए. The right answer is Buenos Aires. A is the right answer to this question. Okay, so yes. Buenos Aires. Okay, yes. Which city serves as the capital of Russia? Because right now Russia-Ukraine war is happening, so you should be knowing it. St. Petersburg, Moscow, Kiev, Novosibirsk. So Kiev is the capital of Ukraine. So ये तो होगा नहीं. So you should know. Please answer it. Capital of Russia is Moscow. So B is the right answer. ठीक है. है ना? So here is Ukraine. This is Russia, huge, and here you will find Moscow. Now the next one is the capital of Italy is Rome, Milan, Venice, Florence. इटली की कैपिटल बताना है. यस. इससे पहले का बी था. यस शिवानी मिश्रा, यू आर राइट. कैपिटल ऑफ इटली इज रोम. सो ए इज द राइट आंसर. ठीक है. देखो, here is India, this is Europe. यहाँ पर इटली है. This one is Italy. Here is the capital Rome. ठीक है. The next one is the capital of South Korea is Seoul, Busan, Incheon, Daegu. What is the right answer? Capital of South Korea. So if you know, and please tell me the capital of North Korea as well. So capital of South Korea is Seoul, and where exactly it is? No. This is India, this is China, this is South Korea. The capital of South Korea is Seoul. The capital of North Korea is Pyongyang. Okay, so A is the right answer. Yes, Anandi, Shivani, Bhanu Agarwal, you all were right. Good. The next is what is the capital of Egypt? Here you will find pyramids. Your options are Cairo, Alexandria, Luxor, Aswan. What is the right answer? Capital of Egypt. North Korea capital Pyongyang. Yes, Shivani Mishra, you were right. The capital of Egypt is Cairo. So A is the right answer to this question. Aswan Dam is there. Aswan Dam and Nile River per. Okay, so this you should be knowing it. The next is the capital of Turkey, Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir, Bursa. What is the right answer? Istanbul का old name है Constantinople, है ना? So the capital of Turkey earlier was Istanbul, but now the capital is Ankara. So B is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. इससे पहले का A आंसर था. Yes, Shivani, you were right. Anandi, Cairo was the right answer. Now this is the answer is Ankara. So B is the right answer. ठीक है. So this is India. This is Egypt. ये वाला इसका capital है Cairo. यहाँ से एक river गुजरती, very famous river called as Nile River, है ना? The longest river of the world, है ना? And here is Turkey or Turkey. The capital is Ankara, and this is a very famous port city called as Istanbul, but this is not the capital. The capital is Ankara. ठीक है. So the right answer is B. Yes, Bhanu Agarwal, Anandi, you all were right. Shivani Mishra. The next is what is the capital of Thailand? Bangkok, Phuket, Chiang Mai, Pattaya. What is the right answer? Capital of Thailand. These are easy questions, I would say, na? बताइए. Bangkok, very famous. A is the right answer. It is in fact a very famous tourist spot as well, na? So here is India. This is Thailand. यहाँ पे Bangkok है. It's a very famous river which comes. That's called as Chao Phraya. है ना? It's a river. You will find it in Thailand, Bangkok यहाँ पे. ठीक है. So the right answer is A is the right answer. Yes. Let's move on to the next one. Who was the chief of the naval staff in the year 2022? ये लास्ट ईयर पूछा था एक्चुअली, सीमैट में क्वेश्चन आया था 2023 में. At that time, he was actually the Navy Chief of India, and currently also he is the Navy Chief of India. His name is Admiral R. Hari Kumar. Admiral actually is the name of the post, or the designation. So B is the right answer to this question. Okay, so you should be knowing it. So just remember, the Army Chief of India is Manoj Pandey. Okay, General Manoj Pandey. The Navy Chief is Admiral R. Hari Kumar. And the Air Force Chief is Air Chief Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary. Okay. Now, the CDS or the Chief of Defense Staff, he is the second CDS of India. His name is General Anil Chauhan. And the first CDS of India was General Bipin Rawat. Okay, that is what you should be knowing about it. Okay, yes. So the right answer is B is the right answer to this question. Okay, so if you are watching our class, go to the description box. There is one-on-one counseling session. The link is given there. So click on this link. You will get this Google form. Everyone should fill this Google form. And download our app. Go to CAT section. This is a CAT college predictor. So attempt these. Go check this. So please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and download the BYJU'S exam prep app. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.